Were you kind of that view that, look, don't worry, this is going to be Remain. We don't need to worry about this. This won't happen.
Well, I mean, from my perspective, I mean, I think that, and we'll probably touch on this as we go through, I mean, it always seemed to me a mistake to go so hard on leave at that point in time, whenever the referendum was being called and the legislation was being put in place. I mean, you know, we're 5 years this week, I think, from Arlene Foster taking over as leader. I think our first decision back 2015, early 2016, was to set the DUP's course on the referendum.
Tina, what do you think?
Don't worry about the chicken nuggets. You've got the biggest chicken production outfit, as you know, in the UK, sitting down the road in Moy Park. You'll get all the chicken nuggets you want.
I never mentioned Moy Park.
They tell you. That's another story. That's for a different day.
It's getting very hot.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa, Stella.
Hey, you knocked in I-21. I won't go there though.
To stop the momentum towards Irish unity, we're going to have a special relationship with the Republic. And I think that unionism and pro-union voices are only at the very beginning of that conversation now.
What have you made of the development of Shared Island Unit?
You know, I'm quite positive about it at this point. Obviously, that's not to say that could change if something happens, but you know, I do think. Micheál Martin saying, I'm not going to be talking about a border poll or pushing for one in at least another 5 years, I think is helpful. Now, I mean, at the same time, you could argue, he's not responsible for a border poll in Northern Ireland anyway. He can ring up the British Secretary of State all he wants. He'll just say no.
I'm here. I get to talk as well as do your pictures. Why was it successful this time?
No,
was it just that they had the chutzpah to actually kind of try it?
Well, what they did do is they walked, if you remember, to the bottom of the hill and they give it to the public. So they handed this madly aspirational document full of all sorts of bells and whistles and goodies and prizes and said, this is what we're offering. But if those people don't agree to it, you can't have any of it. And I said it was like a game show where they wheel out, the speedboat and go, this is what you could win if you get these questions right.
And I remember phoning somebody and saying, well, are you minded? He said, what, have you read it, first of all? And he said, look, we're going in. And I just thought, suddenly within the next 12 hours, David, even though Sinn Féin were having a meeting, even the DUP were having a meeting, it was clear they were going in. And when they walked in and said, where's the money? They didn't discuss the bloody thing. They just went in because they were so terrified of having to face an election.